At S6, the club is operating in acceleration mode. The technical setup has moved past short-term fixes and into deliberate squad shaping, even with off-field uncertainty pressing in on daily routines. This January window has been treated as an early gateway into the 2026 build, not a reactionary exercise. With senior figures moving on and younger assets attracting outside interest, the internal model points towards stabilising the attack with a profile that can absorb pressure, provide a reference point, and keep the front line functioning through disruption. The analytical brief highlights a striker who works between defenders rather than purely beyond them. Not explosive over distance, but sharp in the first few yards. Comfortable taking contact, clean in link play, and persistent in the penalty area. That skill set is something Wednesday's current group lacks. Existing options tend to drift wide or drop too deep, leaving the box under-occupied. The radar has clearly prioritised repeatable movement, championship-proven finishing habits, and mental resilience over resale upside. That trail now leads to Jerry Yates, currently with Luton Town, with the development first reported by Football Insider via journalist Pete O'Rourke. The move is framed as a loan, with discussions said to be advanced and approaching the medical stage. Strategically, this points to low-risk reinforcement rather than a structural reset, fitting a balance sheet that favours controlled commitments over permanent fees. On the pitch, the effect would be immediate. Bringing in a penalty box specialist compresses minutes for mobile forwards who excel in broken play but struggle to lead the line. One current starter would likely drop into a rotational role, used to change game state rather than define it. Yates' presence would tilt the attack towards earlier deliveries and second ball pressure, easing the creative load left behind by recent departures. This is not about star power. It is about restoring functional geometry in the final third. Valuation remains modest by second-tier standards, and the loan framework reflects a leadership group aware of financial limits while still pushing forward. The move fits a club protecting liquidity without accepting stagnation, which leaves the question echoing around Hillsborough. Is this enough to reset expectations for the run-in, or does the wider blueprint still need another layer before Wednesday can truly change direction?